playing with. We're going to begin to do something that is comprehensive.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the Style Adjacent lifestyle podcast where we talk about fashion, art, music, interiors, and the like because it's all adjacent. My name is Randi Rivera, and I am your hostess. I'm here with my co-host slash sound engineer slash audio professional slash.
Audio professional, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. Frank Rivera, my husband.
Hello, podcast world.
This is the initial episode. This is the kickoff. This is our foray into the podcasting world. So we had some advisors of sorts, I guess, who said, yes, do guests, which is exactly what we're doing. But that first episode needs to be an introduction to you because there's going to be a lot of people that might not know who you are. Most likely don't know who you are. So this is kind of an intro to let you know what the Style Adjacent is going to be about. First of all, I kind of want to talk about where the name came from because it also kind of encapsulates what we're talking about. So first of all, the Style Adjacent, there's of course fashion, there's of course trends and what have you, but above all else, there's style. And style is that kind of overarching umbrella that touches every aspect of our life and every aspect of culture, whether it's fashion, art, music, food, interiors, beauty and skincare, you name it. If you name any category, there's an element of style to that. And so this platform is to address that and to talk about that. So we'll have guests on here from all different areas of style. Like I said, art, music, fashion, interior design, beauty, food, drink, you name it. We'll have them on here. So that'll be, and we'll talk to them about how style impacts what they do. Do they, factor it into what they do and how that essentially how style impacts, the products they make, the things that they do, their jobs in general. And this is also a podcast that, and we talked about this briefly before, but I'm not a gatekeeper. If there's something that I like, I will take any chance that I can to tell somebody else about it.
Yes.
So this will be another opportunity to do just that, to talk about what I like personally in the areas of, clothing, accessories, interiors, music, blah, 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 to be able to kind of put those brands, representatives of these brands, out there so that they can be recognized and they can have a following if they, or at least increase their following. I think that kind of aligns with a quote or, in a person that kind of motivated me to do the podcast in general, which was Rick Rubin, who's, a musical genius, production genius, did tons of work in the 80s at Def Jam and then went out as his own and, discovered great groups like, Public Enemy, Beastie Boys, worked with Red Hot Chili Peppers, you name it, he's worked with them. Anyway, there was a quote where he said, the art that I make, I'm making it for myself. And if there's an audience, that's kind of just an added benefit. And so this podcast selfishly is really for myself. It's for me so that I get to talk to cool people that I like or that I've wanted to meet and I've wanted to pick their brains about what they do. And if you guys like it, then come along for the ride because it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I want to learn from our guests as much as they maybe want to learn from you or from us. I want it to be a symbiotic relationship between the guests, us, and, our listeners as well. But I'm sitting here talking a ton. So do you want to, what are your thoughts on what we're going to do?
Well, I'm excited. Mm-hmm. It's something new, something that I know I never thought I'd be doing a podcast, but I know since I've met you, you've always mentioned that you wanted to start a podcast.
Right.
From the moment we started talking. And, there's been a lot of bumps in the road and things that made you not want to do it and made you change your mind or didn't know if it was the right time or if it was ever going to come to fruition. And now,
Sure.
you know, you finally spoke to some people and put the battery in your back, and now you're ready to roll.
Yeah.
And go, and that's good. And I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see it. I'm proud of you that you're
Thank you.
doing it. I'm glad to be along for the ride and
Yes.
be your co-host and your technical advisor.
Let me just tell you that when we were setting this up, like, he basically did all of the electronic stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna try to pay attention. The ADHD got the best of me, and I was.
And full disclosure, we recorded for 12 minutes and only 8 seconds recorded.
So that's who you're dealing with right now.
This is take 2, so
Yeah. But actually, take 2 might be better than take 1.
maybe. So we'll see. But no,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm very proud of you, and I'm glad you're doing it. It's going to open up a lot of things, hopefully, for you. I would love to see the podcast get big.
I know, wouldn't that be great?
That'd be awesome. But if it doesn't, that's cool too. The fact that you're
Absolutely.
getting to do it and having fun doing it, and you know, meeting people and letting the listeners that do listen meet the people that we have on,
Yeah.
it's going to be great.
Yeah. I'm excited.
And I'm excited. Let's
Yay.
do it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been wanting to
Look
push
at-
that. I've been wanting to push that button for a while.
That's our live studio audience. You know, way before it was a podcast, the Style Adjacent was my Instagram handle. But I knew I wanted to do something with it, you know, kind of take it one step further. And I couldn't figure out, be more about style. Like I said, style is the overarching umbrella that kind of encapsulates, you know, it's bigger than fashion. Style is a persona. Style is an attitude, and it's a lifestyle. Style is, you know, what you have that gets you up in the morning, gets you, you know, dressed and feeling great about yourself. So I wanted to try to figure out, and at first it was style adjacent because everything is style adjacent. You know, there's style in everything, like we talked about before. But then I was trying to, of course, there's businesses out there that have that, you know, name. And so I was like, how am I going to make this different? I noticed that if you guys remember Outkast, who, by the way, were just inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is great.
Yes, congratulations to Outkast.
But
Hopefully y'all hear this.
Yes, please, big boy, Andre 3000, please come to our home. Come let us interview you in our home. But if you remember, I think it was their 3rd or 4th album, which was The Love Below. And I thought, well, that's all you need to do. Similar to The Love Below, it's the style adjacent. So that's the semi-boring story of how style adjacent came to be a name. But anyway.
But it's here.
It's here. I will say that, you know, talking about wanting Andre 3000 and Big Boy to be on our podcast, there's an element, and Frank knows this, there's an element of, man, I'm so excited when people say yes to me about being on the podcast. And I know there's going to be people that will say no, but I haven't had any yet.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've had really good luck. And you guys, we have some really cool people that will be coming up on the podcast. Like I said, from all different kind of walks of life. So not to spoil anything, but our first guest is a friend of ours, Johnny Young, who we first met as a DJ, and like a very charismatic, energetic, fun DJ, had a great persona, but also has an incredible background in art and art installation. So, you know, there's multiple things that we'll be able to talk to him about. And then 2 friends of mine, Corey and Lindsay, who own Just Add Ice Cocktails, are going to come up and talk about, you know, how they got into this business, and they kind of parlayed everything into this business, and were just featured last year's Grammy celebration. They were, you know, which is cool. It's a lot of people that we've had that I'm so grateful that our paths have crossed, that are either in the area or you know, LA area or kind of surrounding. But I'm the, what do they call that?
What?
We're always eternal optimist. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the eternal optimist. It's like, you know what? Like, I know if I DM Chuck D, he's going to say yes. Like, he's going to be like, oh yeah, that cute little podcast. Yeah, I'll totally do that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's the eternal optimist to me. So,
Which is good.
Chuck D.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So if anyone knows Chuck D, or Chuck D, I mean, by chance you're listening, like, You're on our very short. You're on a radar. You're on a very short list of who we want to talk to. But it's possible, and I think that this, aside from everything that we're talking about, that's kind of fluffy and style, and fashion and food and all the fun stuff. I think there's also a deeper message that, like, if you go out and do it, and it can happen. Like, whatever it is you want to do, like, go do it. If you want to make content, go do it. If you want to do a podcast, go do it. It's just, putting in the work. But I think there's also, we're both super grateful for the relationships that we've created, and relationships really are the currency that are going to keep this podcast going.
Yeah. We've been very lucky to meet a lot of people and know a lot of people in the music industry and the fashion world, and just in the business world also, just great people. And we become very friendly, and now have relationships with these people in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
And it's cool. And it's cool that they're willing to come on, and they don't have to. Like Randy said, they're very busy people.
Yeah.
Some are on tour, some are doing, just their business stuff and ventures, and to say yes and actually make the time to try to actually, return a call, do some to say yes. I want to be on your podcast, and let's find a time, and is awesome.
Yeah.
That's,
I agree.
Good.
It's something that we're super grateful for. And I think just feeling very, blessed to be able to do it, and to be able to have those conversations, and to be able to be a part of all of these communities that they'll do this is great. And I really, I think Frank, if anyone knows Frank, they know that he's like the mayor of wherever he ends up going. And he's so charismatic and funny and kind and all the things.
Stop.
And and everybody loves him, but he's also so genuine. So when we'll probably tell this story later, but in an interaction with a singer that we ran into, where I completely lost all function of my voice, face, body, whatever. He pulled it together and was, super cool and super approachable, and sat there and talked with this person for 15 minutes while I tried to pull myself together,
try to get your voice back.
And
it turned out to be a great connection, and a great moment, and a huge moment for a lot of people. A lot of people would love to have 15 minutes with this person, and we got almost 20 minutes and a drink, and we had drinks.
So I think it's also important, and this might be a motivator for somebody who is trying to network or trying to make connections with people, to really drive home the fact that, like, many of these guests that are going to be on our podcast, while they are friends and family and colleagues and part of our network and part of our community, it takes work to develop that network. Developing those relationships are the currency. I know that we live in the United States. We live in the first world, and money drives everything. Relationships are the currency. Relationships are what got us to start this, and relationships are what are going to get us through this too, and get us to season 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
Yep.
So there's that.
So season 1 begins now.
Season 1 begins now.
Again. The crowd goes wild for us.
So just we talked about manifesting and who we want to manifest. Who would you want? Who's your dream guest that we could talk to? Yeah.
My dream guest?
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez. No, I'm just playing.
Fuck that. No, I'm just kidding.
My dream guest.
Can you imagine though, honestly? Can you imagine if she said yes?
Oh, she wouldn't say yes.
Honestly, I would that would be incredible. Want her on the show. Why?
Because I don't want to meet her.
Oh, because you're scared that
I'm not scared. I'm almost positive she's going to be like that. So
But who would you
Who
want?
would be my
And now wait, let me preface it with
dream guest?
we know that this person's going to be cool. So you don't have to worry about them. Like, don't say, oh, I don't want it to be this person because I'm scared they might, not scared, but I'm nervous they might be not cool or a jerk or whatever. We'll just say that we know that they'll all be
All the cool people that I would have loved to have had on here, like as a dream guest.
Yeah. You've
are
already met?
No longer alive.
Oh, God.
Sorry to bring the podcast.
Like
I would
who?
have loved to have Kobe Bryant.
Oh, of course.
That would have been my dream.
Yeah.
That's who I would have said. Kobe Bryant.
That makes sense.
But I don't, I can't really think of. Barack Obama would be awesome.
Yeah.
That's just.
Barack. Michelle, if you're out there.
In the sports world, probably Magic Johnson. I'm a huge sports guy, so I would love to interview Magic Johnson.
Man, and he's so, I mean, you do want to talk about a guy who's lived like 1,000 lives and also has parlayed that. Magic Johnson is someone that had a highly successful, lucrative basketball career. Like, even if you stopped and did nothing else, like one of the most, right? I would say one of the most successful basketball players in the history of basketball.
What it is now. Him and Larry Bird saved the NBA in the 80s.
Okay.
So if it wasn't for Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, we wouldn't have what we have now.
Okay.
They were tape delaying games in the 80s. So you couldn't even see a basketball game live until Magic and Larry Bird.
That's crazy.
So think about that.
Yeah. But then when he retired, parlayed it into investing in businesses, initially it was in like
Starbucks
and then
movie theaters.
Yeah, movie theaters, but in like
low income neighborhoods.
Yeah, which, kind of really embracing the community. And then, I mean, now just, I don't know, is he a billionaire? Yeah, he's probably a billionaire. With his investments in the Dodgers and other sports teams. Yeah. So, yeah, he would be someone that, man, you could talk to him for hours, I bet.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
Okay, who else? How about non-sport? You got your sports ones. What about non-sports ones?
Putting me on the spot.
I know.
As you told me not to say, as you try to say.
No, that's just me, though.
But I don't want to say it either. Denzel Washington would be awesome, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite actor.
Has he? I'm trying to think if he's ever. Well, of course, I'm sure he's
Him
been
and Jack
on a
Nicholson,
podcast.
but Jack Nicholson is past his prime already.
Oh, I was like, pass.
No, he hasn't passed, but he's not. I'm sure Jack Nicholson is not doing podcasts at 86 years old. He's barely coming out of the house right now.
Yeah, but that would be great.
Yeah,
he would be great.
Yeah, he would be.
Who else? One more. Just one more.
One more?
Yeah.
It would probably have to be musically. So
yes, I
would probably say someone who probably not too many people would think I would say.
Oh, wait. Oh, I think I know, but oh, maybe I don't. Yeah. Okay, go.
You might, but I don't think you think I'm going to say it.
Okay.
Michael McDonald.
Oh, no, I did not think you were going to say that.
I would love to interview Michael McDonald just because I love the Doobie Brothers. And he's fucking Michael McDonald.
Man, he's awesome fucking Michael McDonald. That would be so, oh, man. Can you imagine if we were sitting here a year from now?
Yeah.
And fucking, you guys.
You don't know me, but I'm your bro. That was my bad impression of Michael McDonald.
That was good. But can you imagine we're sitting here across the table? I mean, we're at our dining room table. This is a real humble setup at our dining room table here.
With our dogs waiting to be fed at 1 a.m. Sorry, dogs.
Exactly. But can you imagine if like a year from now we're sitting here and Michael McDonald's at the fucking foot of the table? Just ready to...
We'll do that one somewhere else.
Man, that would be... No. I kind of... Well, yeah. It'd be cool,
We'll do
though.
it in front of a live studio audience.
Oh, yeah, that'd
Benny
be
Boys.
great. You guys, we're also going to mention Benny Boys a lot.
A whole lot, so get ready.
Bunch.
And also, a lot of the people listening will probably be from Benny Boys, so shout out to Benny Boys and all our people there.
Yeah. So we love
y'all.
Yes, you guys are the best. And honestly, the person who was the
catalyst to get this started,
right?
To put the batter in, Randy's back as
that's good. Yeah,
which
is funny because it was literally the same thing that any other person had said to me millions of times before, but then he said it, and it was like that was what flipped the switch. You know,
Dave. Love you,
Dave. You're the best, Dave. Okay, so, but, oh, wait. I already know the answer to this, but who from the art world would you want to? I feel like I already know the answer.
From the art world?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we can't have the person I want.
No,
from
that's
the
what
art
I.
world.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's now. No, there's nobody in the art world for me that.
No,
I don't
but,
follow anyone in the art world that I would want right now.
but it would be Basquiat, yeah.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Jean-Michel Basquiat.
That would be so cool.
The best ever.
The best ever. I would say, I'm trying to think. You know what the hardest one for me would be? Would be fashion, because there's just so many people that I would want to talk to. But if we're talking post-mortem, for sure it would be Alexander McQueen. Like, he would be the ultimate.
Yeah.
Like, he's my, my absolute ultimate. But my first, I would say the first time when I really thought I want to work in the fashion industry, and I know I can do it, and I want to be in New York, and I want to do all the big stuff, was Isaac Mizrahi, for sure.
Oh, wow.
Like, I love him.
Yeah.
And he's so...
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. He's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's so many people from the fashion world that I would want to talk to, and that are with us now that I still want to talk to.
Yeah.
Music? Gosh.
Rick Rubin,
for sure. Oh,
most definitely.
That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
But also one that we are going to talk to.
Johnny Famous.
Of course.
Yes.
But another one, too, who was also, like, during that time, worked in a very different capacity, but a very I would say high-profile capacity, is Dante Ross, who's going to be on here, too. So
He hopefully will be on here.
yeah. I'm manifesting.
Luckily, we know him. He played at our wedding. So
yeah, which is pretty cool.
We got it in. So hopefully he'll do the podcast.
Yeah, that would be great. So yeah, but we should probably create a list, like an official list.
Oh, we definitely got to create a list
of who. So
and start hitting them up.
You got it. Because we want to have lots of great guests for you guys and keep you engaged and keep you coming back. So.
And not just hearing our voices all the time.
No. Which is like the most uncomfortable thing. But again, with the advice that we've gotten, it's people want to get, they want to find out and learn about the hosts. And so that's what we hope we accomplished on this episode. So.
Yep.
Any last words for this episode 1?
No, let's do it. It was fun.
It was fun.
Went kind of smooth except for the 15 minutes of not recording the first part, but
that's okay.
We learned, and now it will never happen again, I promise.
Oh my gosh, it's okay.
But I'm looking forward to our guests.
Yeah,
you and I doing this together, which is going to be awesome. Yeah, because I love you and I love to do everything with you.
I love you too.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
And like I said before, I'm proud of you because you're finally doing it and you're happy that you're doing it. So, yeah. And
I'm happy I'm doing it with you too.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. Our first episode is in the books. So,
yeah.
Yay!
Our audience is
and the crowd
crazy.
goes wild. First episode is in the books. So, we will see you on our second episode, like I said, where we will have Johnny Young, also known as the Black Museumist, here to talk about his DJing journey and his journey with art as well here in Los Angeles and elsewhere. So from Frank and Randy,
signing off
from the Style Adjacent. And just remember, it's all adjacent.
That's right.